Waiting for Godot is generally considered a masterpiece example of what has come to be known as the theatre of the absurd. The play was written by an Irish novelist, Samuel Beckett, a prominent literary figure well known for this work and remembered as the founder of the theatre of absurd. The play was performed in 1949, having the theme of existentialist philosophy. The play Waiting for Godot is famous for purposeless characters, meaningless actions, and lacking a basic plot. The in-depth analysis gives a lot of themes, and sometimes it seems that the play revolves around Christian religion and Beckett making fun of it. Some of the agreeable themes are below. Absurdity. The word absurd means the quality or state of being ridiculous or wildly unreasonable. The definition exactly fits the theme of unreasonable and foolishness. The play has the repetition of many words and phrases, nonsensical lines, purposeless characters, meaningless dialogues, and wordplay. Characters both Vladimir and Estragon have dementia and forget everything, even their own identities. The text is full of humor but mixed up with tragedy, which makes it different from other kinds of play. Beckett thus presents an eerie space that sits uneasily on the border between tragedy and comedy, in territory one can only call the absurd. Vladimir and Estragon's nonsensical actions, suicide attempts, and rude behavior with Lucky on Pozzo's side create a discomforting effect on the audience. The play confuses readers and the audience whether to laugh or cry at the events presented on the stage. The useless conversations and extreme utterances of characters showed the emptiness and aimless world after World War II. Purposelessness in the play scenes from the very first act by the meaningless actions of Vladimir and Estragon. All the major characters are purposeless. Vladimir and Estragon appear to have some purpose, but Godot's not arriving makes their waiting vain. The visiting of Pozzo and Lucky in the first act likely seems Pozzo wants to sell him but fails to do so as the play progresses and is ultimately shown to be equally purposeless. They are simply wandering from place to place, while on the other hand, Estragon and Lucky do different acts, even an empty suicide attempt. Purposelessness of life. Their traveling may even be counterproductive because they cannot seem to go any distance without falling. The theatre of absurdity has a special message that life is purposeless, vividly shown in the play Waiting for Godot. The boy's statement is also equally vain that Godot is never coming. Estragon and Vladimir are waiting for a long time without any purpose, completely conforming to the characteristics of the theatre of the absurd. Uncertainty of time. Time is uncertain in this play, but in the opening scene, it passes normally. Morning, daytime, and evening give systematically, but the characters sometimes show confusion about it repeatedly. Many locations offer that they wait a long time. In the second act, the growth of leaves also suggests the same, and on the other hand, Estragon and Vladimir have no firm idea of how long they have been together or how long ago they did other things, such as climb the Eiffel Tower or pick grapes in Macon country. Characters are pessimistic, which led them to suicide, and it seems the scenes and event repeat the same way every day, but Estragon and Vladimir never remember to bring the rope they would need to hang themselves. It shows the meaningless life and cheap use of time in extreme despair, the aftermath of the effect of World War II. Theme of relationship. Relationships and friendship are the major themes of the play Waiting for Godot. The writer explores and portrays different types of relationships ranging from friendship to slave and ownership. Of course, they are distinct entities with various physical and mental problems, but collectively they play a big role in the play. Three associations portray the relationship theme in Waiting for Godot. 1. Relationship between Estragon and Vladimir. 2. Association of Pozzo and Lucky. 3. Relationship of Estragon and Vladimir with Godot. Vladimir and Estragon's relationship seemingly depends on each other having a good friendship. Vladimir added, "Don't touch me. Please don't question me. Could you not speak to me? Stay with me." The relationship between Pozzo and Lucky is like a slave and master. Lucky is an enslaved person in the first act. His character presents a miserable condition of humanity. Friendship is very delicate in Waiting for Godot, as each character is separated from the other. Relationships teeter between a terror of friendlessness and an essential inability to connect. This tension is central to the play. The problems that keep characters apart vary from physical disgust to ego to a fear of others' suffering. Theme of existentialism. Both the characters Vladimir and Estragon put themselves into an absurd situation just like humans have been set in the world without any motivation. The question of existence revolves around the play. Throughout the space, they are restricted from changing their miserable and excruciating condition of life. Samuel Beckett's play, Waiting for Godot, exposes that it is up to the individual to change the meaning of life through personal experience in the earthly world and make it better. In very simple words, the philosophy of existentialism means that every person is responsible for his actions, and no second person is pulling his strings or controlling his fate. Every character in the play is independent with few restrictions, but they never want to improve their lives. The solution, which none of the characters take, would seem to be action and choice despite the ever-presence of uncertainty and an awareness of one's surroundings and past activities. In a nutshell, the Waiting for Godot has many remarkable themes. Samuel Beckett has closely observed life, therefore, every theme is related to life and reality. There are some other important themes of this play such as 1. Religion, 2. Mortality, 3. Waiting, 4. Ignorance, 5. Importance. Themes of Waiting for Godot directly strike minds of audience and give this play a good success. It seems that Samuel Beckett, very minutely and after experiments, has rendered various themes in Waiting for Godot. Hence, there is no denying the fact that themes give this play a striking success. If you like this video, then please subscribe our YouTube channel for more. See you all in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.